Today at 4, a sign in an Albuquerque neighborhood turning heads.
We were pleased to see the sign.
I actually had to stop my car and get out and look.
How one neighbor has taken matters into his own hands. Also, a big change could soon make Balloon Fiesta traffic a whole lot easier. And why the widow of a murdered APD officer has found herself in a new fight with lawmakers.
Local reporting you can trust. You're watching KRQE News 13 at 4.
Good afternoon. A bill is making its way through the legislature that would require those sentenced to life in prison to be paroled after 30 years, unless there is a clear reason not to. Yolanda Klein, whose APD husband Gerald Klein was killed in the line of duty decades ago, is now fighting to stop it. News 13's Francesca Washington is here with the story.
Yolanda Klein believes lawmakers behind the bill are clueless and says victims and their surviving families deserve better.
For 35 years, Yolanda Klein says she's been fighting.
More than half of my life, this has been a part of my life.
To keep Joel Compton, the man who killed her husband, APD officer Gerald Klein, behind bars. Back in 1983, Klein was responding to a call about a suspicious armed person when Compton ambushed him, shooting him in the heart.
Jerry was special because he was ours, and he was a good and decent man.
Compton was initially sentenced to death for the murder, but that sentence was commuted in 1986. Klein says for years she's traveled to Santa Fe to speak at Compton's parole hearings and fight his release.
That steals hours and days and minutes from your life. But you give that because you loved the one who is dead.
Klein says her family was gearing up for another parole board hearing when they found out Compton died while in prison 2 weeks ago.
He probably will spend eternity in hell for what he did. And there was a part of me that was a little sorry for that.
But Klein says even though Compton is dead, her fight isn't over. House Bill 564 is moving through the state legislature, and if it's passed, it would require someone sentenced to life to be paroled after serving 30 years.
Most of them are old. But that doesn't mean that just because they're old, that they're not a danger out in New Mexico or wherever they go.
Klein thinks lawmakers behind the bill are clueless.
I would like to find out if any of them have ever sat where me and my family sat when the murderer of their loved one was up for parole.
And she hopes that if the bill does pass, there are safeguards in place.
Each of these murderers must be evaluated individually and personally by the crime that they committed.
The parole board could deny parole after 30 years if they find the inmate is unable or unwilling to be a law-abiding citizen. The bill says they will determine that by interviewing the inmate, looking at information about the inmate and their mental health examinations. It doesn't say anything about hearing from the victims' families. Kim, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Francesca. Now, House Bill 564 is currently in the Senate Judiciary Committee. No date has been set for that hearing. The Corrections Department has not said what caused Compton's death.